Yo, what's up, everybody? Thank you guys for tuning in for another episode of Keep Pounding Underscore TV. I'm your host, Grande Gato, also known as the Big Cat. Hey, today we're here to talk about Rashaan Gaulden. Is he being overlooked at safety? And if he is, why? But before we get started, I got one quick question. Just one. Do you love the Carolina Panthers like I love the Carolina Panthers? Yes? No? Maybe? Do you love the Carolina Panthers like I love the Panthers? If you love the Carolina Panthers like I love the Panthers, give me that. We're gonna do that. Alright, so listen. Marty Hurney came out in the interview a day ago, on a radio interview, and I'm paraphrasing this. He said, around this time of year, people get excited about the draft, but they forget about the talent we already have on our roster, such as Gaulden. Gaulden, we knew that he was going to be a project when we took him in the third round. He played mostly nickel at the University of Tennessee, but he had some flashes in the season finale against the New Orleans Saints. Ha! I'm glad you brought that up, old Marty. Guess what we're going to watch today? Some highlights of the season finale against New Orleans Saints. Let's get into it. So before I show you guys some footage of Rashaan Gaulden going against the Saints, I want to talk to the Carolina Panthers secondary staff. That's right, you guys. If you're watching this, please address Gaulden with this pre-snap mistake that he makes. If you look at me real quick, Rashaan Gaulden does this a lot before pre-snap. When he's bluffing on a blitz, when he's drop back in pass, he bounces on the ball of his feet. There's no way in hell that you can run with any receiver bouncing on the ball of your feet. You'll see what happened when he played Julio Jones bouncing on the ball of his feet. There's no way you can get maximum speed. You bounce on the ball of your feet and then try to run. You're already a step behind a receiver. Bounce on the ball of your feet and try to come up with an impact hit. You're still, you see what I mean? You're putting yourself at a disadvantage. He does this 7 out of 8 clips that I'm about to show you. So on this first play, what you're going to see is James Bradberry and Gaulden bracketing Julio Jones down the field. James Bradberry has any kind of outside route, and Gaulden has any kind of inside route, any deep post, any slant, anything like that. And they both have them if they run a 9. Now, what happens is Gaulden messes himself up with this bunny hop, little step I was telling you about. Your feet work is everything when it comes to being a receiver, a DB, a running back, a lineman. If your feet are not right, you're going to get beat. And that's what happens on this play right here. He takes a false step with this bunny hop, puts him a second behind Julio Jones. You don't want to be a second behind Julio Jones. He's not that receiver to play with. If it wasn't for his poor-ass quarterback making an overthrow pass, this probably would have been a touchdown. This is one way that Rashaan Gaulden takes himself out of play. Like I said, he does this multiple times. And on top of that, I don't think he has that elite speed to run with certain receivers. That's why you had to back him up off the ball. He did like a kind of bluff, like he was going to blitz. It was obvious that he wasn't going to blitz, but their hop step really hurts. So you ask me, what is there to like about Rashaan Gaulden? Well, this right here, these next 3 plays I'm about to show you, my man Rashaan Gaulden comes up and put a hat on you on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage. And that's what I love about him. That's what he is. He's a hard-hitting safety. And like I said before, if you're going to be in the Carolina Panthers defense as a safety or a cornerback, you better be willing to come up and put a hat on somebody. And that's what he does perfectly. Now, he still has that nasty little technique problem where he does this little bunny hop shit even in the run game. The wrong little bunny hop move on the right person equals 86. So that kind of scares me a lot, but it's not a problem that can be fixed, right, with the right coaching. Now, the only thing that I say is wrong with Rashaan Gaulden other than his footwork is he gets lost when he's trying to locate the ball. If you look at, I'm not going to put it on the screen, but there's a video out there with him going against the tight end against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And he literally got 360 spun around looking for the ball, and it was just, it wasn't good. But he has a hard time locating the ball in coverage. He doesn't have that top end speed like you would think, like a Troy Polamalu. He was more athletic, more flexible as a safety. He was able to make freaky catches, but he also would knock snot bubbles out of your ass. He's not that kind of guy. He's not a flexible guy that can do those kind of things. Will he knock the snot bubbles out of you? Hell yes, he will. But he's not that kind of flexible, athletic kind of safety. When he does have his head on his shoulder right, as you see on the screen right here, he's coming down on this receiver right here. The receiver makes a big play. He locates the ball and he knocks the piss out of him. He causes the ball to get dislodged. This is what you love about him. This is what he can bring to the table. He's a playmaker, y'all. He's a playmaker when he puts it all together. But the problem is he doesn't always have it together, okay? That's the reason why he only has 17 tackles, but he played in 15 games. So he's very raw. It's a project. If he starts at safety, y'all, I don't think that's going to go over good for us. Just to show you a little bit of Rashaan Gaulden maturing, if you look on your screen, you'll see that the wide receiver shifts over. Now, he's walked up to the line of scrimmage as if he's here to stop the run. But when that wide receiver shifts, his responsibility changes. He needs to drop back in the deep third because he has deep threat right now. That wide receiver can go deep. Jonte Jackson should not have moved over. Should have kept his outside leverage in case there was a run, as there was. But this is the kind of adjustment. This is kind of reading the offense, knowing what's coming at you. this is signs of him maturing. You know what I mean? So there is hope for him, okay? I really like what he can do right here with showing his awareness. So let's go ahead and recap this thing up. Rashaan Gaulden is what? He's a very physical run-stopping safety. Doesn't mind playing on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Number 2, he's a very physical pass-breaking kind of safety. He comes up, put his helmet on the receiver, dislodges the ball. Guess what? You're going to need a timeout, y'all. Next thing, Rashaan Gaulden is maturing. He learned how to decipher plays. He realizes when certain plays shift or change, his responsibility changes. That's a sign of him maturing. Next, he struggled locating the ball. There's times where he's like this. He doesn't know where the ball is, and it doesn't end up well. Also, he doesn't have that elite speed. He's not one of these guys that's going to be bouncing off the field like Pac-Man. He's not one of those guys. He just back up and give him some space, let him decipher the play. He'll be all right. But if you're asking him to cover somebody one-on-one speedy, you don't want to do that. Last but not least, he doesn't have that flexibility. He doesn't have that bend in his hip. He's not like a Troy Polamalu. He's not going to be making one-tip, fingertip grab interceptions, any kind of one-tip, fingertip breaking up passes. That's just not who he is. He's just a hard-hitting, stiff-hip kind of safety. And let's not forget, he has a bad pre-snap footwork. Bad pre-snap footwork. He does this thing where he bounces on the ball at his feet, and it doesn't work out good. So, like I said, get in the comment section. Make sure you guys subscribe. Get in the comment section. Do you think he's guys ready for safety or nickel spot? I personally don't. My man's not ready yet, okay? He's going to need some mentorship, whether it be Trey Boston, Eric Reed, or whoever else is out there. But we're going to have to get somebody. If they start this guy at nickel or at safety, I'm scared for us. Like, no joke. Not even bullshit. He's not ready. It's not that he's sorry, he sucks. He's very raw. He's raw, okay? In a project, it's going to take more than 2 years, okay? So, hey, he may wow us all. He may come out in the preseason and show us that, hey, I've been training. I got something for y'all guys, and I would love that. Shut my ass up, okay? So get in the comment section, subscribe. I want to hear you guys. Let the church say, damn!